practicing healthy activities.
What are healthy activities?
Healthy activities are things like exercise, reading, cooking, and listening to music that help reduce stress.
Healthy activities are important because a lot of high school students are overwhelmed with the amount of work and effort they have to put into school.
Where can we learn more?
Check your Canvas announcements for the daily challenges this month.
Be kind!
Good morning, Midlow. I'm Benjamin Ghazi. Today is Monday, January 30th, 2023. Many thanks to our Sources of Strength team for the great tips on using healthy activities to reduce stress. We will have a regular bell schedule all week. However, tomorrow, January 31st, will be an even day. In this week's broadcast, we kick off Black History Month with an interview of our BSU officers and our very first trivia question. But first, how does the weather look this week, Kai?
Good morning, Midlow, and happy Monday, everyone. This week there'll be so much fun as there will be a 50% chance of snow this week. Be sure to dress warmly and stay healthy as temperatures drop below the low 30s this week. I'm Kai Ward, and thank you for joining me on this week's weather. Now to Erin, who will tell us about Midlow sports. Bye.
Thanks, Kai. This week in sports, we have girls basketball who will look to roll through the Cosby Titans at home on Tuesday and will travel to Prince George on Thursday. Boys basketball will travel to Cosby on Wednesday, and on Friday will take on George Wythe at home. JV at 5:45 and varsity at 7:15. Indoor track will have a Dominion District meet at Manchester on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, swimming will have a division meet at Swim RVA. Make sure to get tickets at gofan.co. Also, be sure to follow at Midlow Activities on Instagram and at MidlowAD on Twitter. Be sure to check out our athletic website at midlothian.ourschoolteams.com for all things Midlow. For the love of sports, I'm Erin Figge.
Thanks for those updates, Kai and Erin. And now, today's announcements. Winter sports pictures are available for purchase. To access your team's pictures, go to the link you see on your screen and select Sports Portraits. Use the access code MDHSM23 to view the gallery. See Mr. Johnson with questions. The Prom Committee has an incredible opportunity for you to get more involved and help make Prom 2023 the best one yet. Fill out the form at the link you see here. Junior sponsor Miss Hyatt will then be in touch with you. Be sure to submit your interest by February 7th. If you would like to try out for the boys soccer team this spring, there will be a final interest meeting on Monday, February 6th at 3:15 p.m. in room 135. In partnership with the Supply Room, the Virginia Lottery invites you to share your talent in the 6th annual Thank a Teacher Art Contest. 3 students will win a $200 gift card, and their school's art department will be awarded $2,000. The winning designs will be featured on thousands of thank you notes distributed during Teacher Appreciation Week in May. Visit thankateacherrva.com for more information. February is National Heart Month, and this Friday, February 3rd, is National Wear Red Day. Wear red to bring awareness in hopes to eradicate heart disease and stroke in millions of people all over the nation. So put on your reddest red, whether it be lipstick, a pair of pants, or your favorite hat, and let's paint Midlow red. Use hashtag MidlowCares to post your pics and show your support. And as we kick off Black History Month in February, Tanaj sat down with 2 executive officers of Midlothian's Black Student Union. Let's listen in.
Good morning, Midlow. I'm Tanaj Williams. I'm here with Zora Johnson, the Vice President of the Black Student Union, and Kennedy Olds, the President, here with our 2nd annual Black History Month interview.
Yes, thank you for having us again. It's always a pleasure, and I am so excited to discuss our creation.
Yeah. So, this club came about in a matter of about a year, because it wasn't around when we first did the first interview. How did this club come into fruition?
Yeah, so actually took about 2 years, almost 3 years. It started our sophomore year, which was the 2020 to 2021 school year. And during that time, it was COVID, so we were doing virtual school, and Kennedy and I would always FaceTime. And one day we were talking about how we wanted to leave our mark on Midlow. And because the club is, student run and like it's our creation, it took a lot of time to, say what we want the parameters to be, what we want the club to be about. Like, for example, like our first meeting agenda, it took us about
3 to 4 hours at Starbucks. Like, we had a whole meeting this past summer in August, and it took us a long time just to write out what we wanted to discuss, what we wanted to tell the people who were interested in our club.
So, what do you think the Black Student Union has had, impact-wise, on the Midlothian community?
So, impact-wise, I think the Black Student Union just brings that, like, that culture and diversity that Midlo, like, does need. We also promote, like, education. Like, we really want, scholarships, promoting, like, college applications and community outreach. Like, we did a goodie bag. We made goodie bags for the Children's Hospital this past holiday season. And so that was one of our community outreach things. And they're also hosting a variety show later on in February. And that's a part of, getting the culture out and showing people that we as a community can, like, do so many things and we represent so much.
That's great. That's a great way to exemplify the RISE expectations and as well add a little culture to the Midlothian community.
Yeah.
So y'all both are seniors.
Yes.
How's
Time flies.
So what's the legacy that you would like the BSU to leave?
Well, obviously we started this club for a reason, for just a sense of community. We know that Black students are a small percentage of, Midlo students. And that legacy that we wanted to leave was just that unity.
We just want to leave that space for Black kids and anyone who wants to support to be able to have a safe space to come, talk about their experiences, and also to come and, like, feel like they belong, And I also feel like the Black Student Union kind of helps to give the underrepresented community a voice. I think the Black Student Union gives us that voice, and it allows us to become leaders within the school.
Yeah. I love the fact that y'all talked about just diversifying, opening up, not just for Black students in general, but for people that want to ally and be advocates and stuff. And I think that's really applicable to other marginalized groups as well.
Yeah.
So is there anybody that helped you along this journey?
Yeah, so this club is student run, but we've had 3 just amazing mentors starting this club. We really couldn't have done it alone. First was our past athletics director, Miss Collins. We first came to Miss Collins with this just teeny tiny idea, and she gave us that strength, like, I'm here for you, and we're gonna make this happen.
And then we have Miss Mack. Now, Miss Mack, she was definitely a pillar
Yes.
in the creation of this club. Like, we went to her, I think it was last year, and we were just drawing up ideas on her board, and she was like, you guys, what is this club for? Like, what are you actually creating it for? Don't we already have breaking down barriers and that? And she really made us think, like, what are we creating this club for? What's the significance of this club versus other clubs, And that helped us kind of narrow down and see what our purpose would be for the BSU.
And then our main sponsor, Miss Smith. Miss Smith has helped us so much. Miss Collins reached out to her and was wondering if she wanted to sponsor the Black Student Union. And Miss Smith took on that role. We have some meetings in her rooms, and she's always available. She's always reaching out to other staff, and she's absolutely amazing.
I mean, the best support system.
Right.
Like, very always there, attentive, listening to us, giving us ideas, support. But, still letting us, because it is student run, spearhead it. But,
Right.
we can bounce our ideas off of her, and she gives us great advice. Just a great leader to have.
We're holding our executive board runoffs in May, and just seeing those bright ideas that people want to share for next year, it's truly a blessing. It's truly a blessing seeing our teeny tiny vision during COVID play, making history as Midlo's first Black Student Union, long awaited. Us 2 girls just on FaceTime a couple years ago, seeing it advertised, being on podcasts, having this interview, it's truly eye-opening and inspiring for all.
Thank you again to Zora and Kennedy for doing this interview with me. Thank you for the Midlothian community for watching this and for participating and making the BSU possible.
Thank you, Tanaj. We look forward to celebrating Black History all month, starting right now. Here's your first Black History trivia question. This American rapper played in the marching band from 8th grade through college, and her music is often described as catchy and playful and joins together all her musical influences, including her flute playing. Her lyrics also promote body positivity and acceptance. If you know who she is, be sure to enter your answer using the link on the screen by February 2nd. The winner will be chosen from all correct answers and announced on February 3rd. Thank you so much, Midlow, for joining us today. I'm Benjamin Ghazi. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Go Midlow. Thank you so much to our camera person, Bella Yates and Patterson Summers.